Yo, it's your boy, man, Millie Monk, aka the Streeted Man. I'm here. First and foremost, Ramadan Mubarak to all my brothers and sisters. Man, hey, look, I got a story to tell. This just happened today, right? You know it's the month of Ramadan. Hey, I'm fasting, I'm doing my thing, right? So my neighbor asked me to go to the store for him, bring him back 2 bottles of Sprite. No, not Sprite, some soda, right? So I go, doing a good deed. So I go to the store. When I get to the store, I see one of the folk on the hustlers I know, right? Going from back in the day, man. Back in the day. Back in the day. We both know each other, but well. So, man, I'm like, man, what's up, Solid? He's like, man, Mo, what's the demo, man? I'm like, man, you out here now? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, that's cool. He said, man, bro, where I be at, man, it's a lot of Mo's at, I want to put him in tune with you. I'm like, man, bro, I'm really low key right now. He said, nah, he's some good brothers that, he said, they need somebody who can, tell them about the thing the right way. I'm like, well, give me I said, here's my mouth, get with me. You know what I'm saying? Get with me when you with them, man, I'll demo with them. You know what I'm saying? I see what I see. If there's potential, man, inshallah, I can groom them, man, bring them along the righteous path, right? So as we in the store, he's there with his nephew and his niece, right? So his nephew they grabbing some drinks and stuff, right? So I hear it was a little altercation. I guess he said, you ain't gonna give me no cups. So dude was like, nah. He said, man, we just spent all this money. He said, no, man. So Solid said, man, he said, they ain't give you no cups. He said, hey, man, he said, all this money we coming in here spending, you ain't gonna give us no cups. He said, all right, that's cool. So it was a Latino behind the register. So he said something, right? So Solid goes in. He's like, they going back and forth, arguing. So I'm like, man, let me go, man, because I know this ain't gonna go nowhere. So I'm like, man, come on, bro, let's go, let's get up out of here, man. Y'all go your way, I'm out. Nah, Solid going back and forth real vehemently, right? So dude behind the register, he gets tough, So Solid's nephew, he's like trying to help me to get him Solid out, right? So Solid put his bag down, like, man, what you want to do? He said, man, get him up out of here, he called him the N-word. So we looked, but that wasn't what, it was just the way he said it, right? I'm still trying to be the voice of reason, like, man, cool out, man, let's go. There's another black dude in the store, and as he's walking out, he's like, hey, it's Easter Sunday, come on, man. Can we have some peace, man? Let's keep it. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. I'm like, come on, Solid. So I'm getting him out the store. Dude say something to his nephew. Now, his nephew, he from out west, too. He one of them go-getters. He said, what you say? He said, man, hold on, man. I ain't He said, man, hey, you think this is a joke? He said, man, I'll come over there, man. I'll beat you down, right? Dude said, man, I don't care. He said, man, I'm with it. I'm with the action, I'm with the ish. So he said, man, Solid, he got a moose knuckle on, right? I'm like, hey, let me hold that. Man, so he take the moose knuckle out, hand it to his girl. He's like, man, what? So, it's going, the store is looking real suspect. The Latino, it's not a Latino store, it's actually some Indians. So they're trying to calm things down. I catch their eye, how somebody look at you like, man, can you do something? I'm like, hey, man, I'm trying to get these cats out of here. I don't know youngin like that. So I'm not going to get involved, get in his way. If he going to swing, he going to swing. He going to do what he do, right? And I'm not getting hit, man, for trying to be a peacemaker. No good. I know my man, so I'm trying to stop my man. I said, man, get your nephew, man. Come on, let's get up out of here. So, hey, they going back. Some dudes say, man, somehow, some way, the Latino said, man, I'm a Sereno. Now he done pissed me off. So I said, man, what that mean? I'm like, man, first and foremost, you in Illinois, bruh. Ain't no Serenos out here like that. You will get mobbed all over this store before you get any aid and assist. But I'm seeing some other Latinos in the store. They looking. I catch the eye of one. I'm like, okay, you gonna be a problem too. Okay, so now I'm assessing the situation, right? Because Youngin done took his coat off. He's like, come apart. He said, nah, let's go outside in the parking lot. Dude don't want to come from behind that thing, right? So I'm like, man, come on, man, this ain't nothing but we woofing, man. We out of here. He said, man, all you gotta do, he said, man, you swing. He told Youngin swing. So Youngin walk up on the register. It was the fake air, the throw air punch, man. The register is airing opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Youngin want something. Youngin want action. Dude behind the register, I don't think he really wanted the action, but he had to, you know, he had to keep his reputation. That, I guess it was being infringed upon as a man. So he's like, man, on Serrano or whatever he said, man. He said, man, we can get it in. So Youngblood said, man, come on outside. So when he said that, Serrano said, man, I'm sick of you niggas. I'm like, what? Now I see him reach for something. Man, I done put my bag down. I done grabbed the can of pineapples. You know them Domani cans of pineapple they got on at the front. I got the can in my hand. I'm like, man, I'm ready. I'm like, man, I will fastball pitch this thing, this demo. If he come up with a bat, he threw gambling. Everything about Ramadan went out of my mind. Now I'm in Dave mode. I'm in D Black mode. All right. You see, I'm ready for the go. So man, another brother's in the store. He's like, y'all cool out, man, cool out. He said, look at the cameras. So we all basically look like, man, there's cameras everywhere. He said, they gonna call the police if y'all get the squabbling out here. So we like, man, you know what? Then I seen one of the Indian dudes. Looked like he was making his way to hit the panic button. So we like, we out, right? We out, because man, the police come, man, we don't want no problem. But all the time I'm thinking, they could have had sword. I know they got sword in here. I know they got a sword in here. This could have turned out real ugly, man. Real ugly if calmer heads didn't prevail, man. I'm not saying I was the calmer head, but I tried to keep it down as much as I could. But then, you know, it could have escalated way worse, man. And your boy could have been on the run again. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, this time they got to catch me. I ain't gonna be humble and turn myself. Nah, you guys. I'm Where's Waldo. I'm like, where's Waldo? I'm gonna be anywhere.